My name is Rogelio Emiliano Martínez Treviño, and I was born in Ciudad Victoria, Tamaulipas. But since I only lived there for about 1 year, I guess I could say that I actually come from a city, or perhaps you could call it a town, located in the northeast of Mexico, which is called Rio Bravo, Tamaulipas, the city I grew up in. And honestly, I have to say that living so close to the border with the US has significantly shaped my identity. For instance, in terms of gastronomy, I have to admit that I did grow up liking typical Mexican dishes like flautas because my grandmother cooked them for me, but I also fell in love with fast food chains, which are really common in the American culture. And on top of that, I'm sure that my musical and artistic tastes are both influenced by the American culture as well. And mainly, I believe that is the reason why sometimes I love listening to music from English speaking singers. And that is why, whenever I consume some other types of art, such as books or perhaps a video, I look forward to them being in English as well. And certainly, by no means I am denying my Mexican heritage, since I am also fond of cumbia and canciones rancheras sometimes. But definitely, I have to admit that even the education I received was sought to be taught in both in Spanish and English. And perhaps I did not learn about US history as a kid, but I did study about the story of Mexico, with a focus on major events that happened in the northern border of our country, which is where I resided, like the moment we surrendered Texan territory. And through those lessons, I became aware that what we do can affect drastically other people in many ways. And honestly, I believe that is more than good because it made me who I am. And that made me find interest in the exploring of both of these cultures, both the Mexican and American culture, while always remaining proud of my Hispanic roots. So, having grown in the border actually reinforced my sense of belonging in this world. And perhaps it is through that fact that I can now say that the key to communicating based on who we are is being able to stay true to ourselves while still embracing what defines other people. And in the end, I like to see ourselves as little pieces in a puzzle that, when brought all together, creates a nation. And for the most part, that requires that we coexist in an orderly manner. I have to recognize that. But that can be achieved if we are empathetic. Because if you think about it, society functions thanks to our different identities. We all like different stuff, and hence we all pursue different careers or different endeavors. And that's specifically the reason why our nation is so rich in cultural heritage. I could say that I believe we're not only strong in our individual character as Mexicans, but we're also able to thrive and succeed in adversity because we can rely on the strength of union when needed. Thanks.